Hey Cruisaholics, it's Jen here. Welcome back. If you love cruising as much as we do here, you all know that those charges can add up fast between the drinks, the Wi-Fi, the shore excursions. You can easily spend way more than you planned. But today, I am sharing with you guys my top 10 money-saving hacks that I use on cruise ships whenever I go. I use these tips all the time. These tips can help you stretch your budget without missing out on any of the fun. Let's go. And stay till the end when I give the ultimate cruise hack. But don't go straight to the end because there are a few in between that are gonna tie into the one at the end. Number 10, bring your own reusable water bottle. Now, I know there are some people who worry about drinking cruise ship water, but here's the truth. The water on most of the modern ships is actually cleaner than what you drink at home. Yes, people. Yes. Cruise lines are now using advanced filtration systems that take the seawater, remove the salt, and then purify it through multiple filtration stages and reverse osmosis before it even hits the tap. Now, I know all those terms are scientific. We don't really care about the terms. Just know that they filter it many times before it gets to the tap. Now, that's the same process that they use in bottled water plants. So when you refill your bottle, just use the ship's water station. You're getting perfectly safe, high quality water, better than your own tap, okay? Bring your own reusable water bottle. Skip the overpriced bottled water. It's good for your wallet and it's good for the planet. Sailing right into number 9. Skip the drink package if you don't drink that much. It sounds like a good deal, but here's the secret. Drink packages sound all inclusive, but to break even, you need to drink about 5 to 7 drinks a day, every day. If that's not your style, just buy as you go. And remember, most cruise lines will let you bring a bottle of wine or champagne on board. If you only have about 2 to drinks a day, it's just not worth it. You have to go up to 7 to make it worth it. Or stay tuned to tip number 1 at the end of the video for an amazing way to snag a deal on drink packages. Number 8, book shore excursions with non-cruise line vendors. You can save anywhere from 30 to 50% off the cruise ship prices and get smaller and more personal tours. A couple that I use are Viator and the Cruisaholics group shore excursions page. That page is open to Cruisaholics and anyone else. Number 7, use your onboard credit wisely. That onboard credit can vanish super quick if you're not careful. So skip the overpriced jewelry and the duty-free sales. Use your onboard credit for Wi-Fi, specialty dining, or even gratuities. Those will stretch your value much further. Or you can parlay that onboard credit into the ultimate tip number 1, okay? We're getting there. We're getting there. Stick with me. Stick with me. Number 6, bring a few of what I call the I ain't paying for that items. A couple of those items would be, for me, my own coffee creamer. So like, why do cruise ships only have original, or maybe you'll get a French vanilla? Okay, I like Irish cream, I like mocha, I like peppermint mocha, I like pumpkin spice. Can I get some of those creamers? And so what I do is I usually have a cup of coffee after dinner, and they bring you the creamer that's in the little creamer server thingy, right? And if you ask for a flavored creamer, they'll bring out original, and every once in a while they bring out French vanilla. So this is what I do. I pack my own coffee creamers in a little plastic bag. I will, if I'm on a 7-day cruise, I'll use like maybe 2 to 3 creamers a night. So I'll just put however many creamers I'm gonna need for that trip in this bag. Put this in like one of my little packing cubes. Put it in my carry-on, and I'm good to go. I don't have to go to Starbucks and spend a lot of money just to get some flavor in my coffee. Like, I'm not doing that. I mean, honestly, cruise ships should have more flavors, but they don't, so I just bring my own. I also bring a little travel-sized bottle of Downy wrinkle-free spray. What I do is, on my 7-night cruises, I always know that there's gonna be like a formal night on day 2, and then a formal night on like day 5 or 6. If I plan on wearing like more formal dresses on those nights and they need to be ironed, anything that I'm gonna need ironed, I'll put them on hangers, spray them with the Downy wrinkle release, and just put them in the bathroom. Just hang them up, and as you shower, let the steam do its magic. No need to pay for onboard press. Now, it's not going to be totally wrinkle free, but it'll get most of those wrinkles out. Now, something that mom does is she will bring a flat iron and she will iron out those wrinkles, but that takes too long, and I'm not doing all that. I'm just not. I'm just gonna put stuff on a hanger, spray it. One more thing in the I ain't paying for that category is something else that mom does. Now, I am not saying that this is okay, but this is something that she has done for years. She's not gonna stop doing it. She brings Tupperware for whatever leftovers that she has the night before the cruise ends. So we're not stacking food throughout the entire week, people. We're not doing that. The night before the cruise ends, if she has leftovers, she will put that in her Tupperware, put that in a little mini fridge, and then we have lunch with. I'm just gonna leave that there. Number 5, avoid the gift shop trap. Okay, this is what I call it. They try to trap you. If you really want something from those onboard shops, just wait until the last sea day. Cruise lines will discount unsold items before the voyage ends, and sometimes you'll see 50% off watches, t-shirts, or other souvenirs that were full price earlier in the week. Or just get that stuff from Amazon. Okay, now this one I love. Skip the laundry fees with this hack, okay? Cruise laundry services can cost a lot, sometimes $35 for a single bag. Instead, pack a small bottle of travel size detergent and use the shower trick. Wash your lightweight clothes in the sink or in the shower, then hang them to dry overnight using magnetic hooks or a travel clothesline. Or grab one of those pop-up foldable washer thingies that you can get from Walmart or wherever. And it's actually perfect for washing a few items at a time. It's super packable, lightweight, gets the job done. On longer cruises, this hack is going to save you some serious money. Okay, number 3, we're getting there. Book your spa treatments or your dining on port days. While everyone else is exploring on land, spa and some specialty restaurants will drop their prices in order to attract the passengers that are still on board. Sometimes you'll see 2-for-1 massages or discounted dining upgrades. This is a great way to enjoy the ship while it's quiet and save some serious cash. Fewer guests on board equals huge discounts. Okay, number 2, book your next cruise while on board. Everybody knows this. Cruise lines will give you the biggest discounts and onboard credit for future bookings made right then and there on the ship. And the best part is you can still transfer the booking to your travel agent later to keep those perks and get extra help planning. Okay, we have made it to the end. This is the number 1 cruise hack that I use to save so much money on cruises. Watch, it's gonna pick up some of the ones we talked about already. This is Black Friday. If you don't remember anything else from this list, remember this. Black Friday is the best time of the year to save big on your cruise. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean and Celebrity and Carnival roll out their biggest discounts of the year, not just on cruise fares, but on all of the extras that add up once you're on board. So put this into perspective. We're talking drink packages, dining packages, shore excursions, spa treatments, Wi-Fi, photo packages. All of these are marked down sometimes between 30 to 60%. So all of those things that we talked about earlier, you will find the best deals on those during Black Friday. Now here's a bonus tip that ties into Black Friday for the ultimate Black Friday. If you already have onboard credit from some kind of promotion or from your travel agent, you can use that credit during Black Friday to grab these deals early. That means you're basically using free money to buy already deeply discounted perks. That's double the savings. Let's say you have $150 onboard credit and you want to do a shore excursion and buy Evian water. The total for that is $169. You're in the whole $19. But during Black Friday, everything is 40% off, so it only costs $102. Now, you still have an extra $48 from that onboard credit to do whatever you want to do with it. To do this before you sail, make sure you keep an eye on your cruise planner or your online account when those Black Friday sales hit. I set reminders, I set alarms, everything is triggered to alert me to when Black Friday comes, because that's when I save the most, especially when I have that onboard credit. You're gonna get way more value for your trip doing this, and maybe even treat yourself to a spa day without spending a dime out of pocket. So there you have it, folks. 10 simple cruise hacks and a bonus that can help you save hundreds of dollars if you play your cards right. Before you go, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite money-saving cruise hack? I might feature it in a future video. If you have found these tips helpful, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and join the Cruiseaholics family for more tips and tricks. Until next time.